Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. So, what's your time? Your time? Oh, 9. I think 9 or 10 p.m. It's your time before bed, right? 9, yeah. Time before bed. So you don't watch movies? Yeah, no. So normally you go to bed around 10 or 10:30. Oh, hello, Dustin. Yeah. Must be a beautiful night for you. You're lucky. We are lucky, yeah. We have passed the survival mode. I mean, we have food to eat, shelter to live in. We have friends, you know. We live in a country peaceful and comfortable with natures, right? So we are very lucky to have this life. I mean, yeah, that's the foundation. We can seek for the truth or look for happiness or achievements. Yeah, we are in the if survival is the step one, then looking for happiness, comfort is step two. And you are even past that too. You're not only comfortable, you're smart, you're handsome. Now you're looking for awakening, or you have been awakened. Yeah, that's the third steps of evolution. Majority of the world is in the second. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, their survival is no problem for them, but they're still in the process of happiness, wealth, health, self accomplishment. It's very natural. Maybe the second and the third at the same time. Yeah, I'm still have my job, I'm doing my chores in my family, and at the same time try to awaken or awakened. Second and third. So first is to survive. Most people can survive now with food and shelter, unless you're really unlucky to live in war zone or in poor country. I mean, in Africa. It's okay. So second will be like looking for comfort and convenience of life. Have a good job, have better wife or husband, have some kids, go to vacation here and there. Looking for a higher position or income. Most people are in the phase two. Try to become a doctor or professor. Anyway, or any desire of self-achievement. But there's another group of people looking for the third stage of life, which is awakening. That's what I'm doing here. Or there's some people in the middle of two, second and third. Makes sense to you? Yeah. Now I'm more entered the third stage. Just I meditate every day, spend around 2 hours of meditation, study, sharing, teaching, workshops, even in the treatment of acupuncture or Chinese medicine. I am using meditation or awakening techniques. If my patient are willing to hear or listen to me. Yeah, that's my way of life now. I kind of expecting that every Saturday afternoon because I have an in-person or face-to-face workshop, more for awakening or meditation part. Yeah, there's three beautiful ladies in the group. I mean, yeah, face-to-face has different feelings. So if you do not have any question, I will continue my topic, the wisdoms of Buddha. This is really important. I tried to talk about yesterday, but you jumped in and we deviate a little bit. There are beautiful girls today who played with their hair when I looked, and some looked at me. Yeah, you're young, smart, and handsome. You're attractive to girls. May I know your age? 20-ish? Yeah, that's your age. If you're 20-ish. Well, now 35? Okay, it's still in your prime time, gold time. Yeah, when I was 35 or 20-ish, I was driven by hormones more at that time. Yeah, we are humans, right? Yeah, beautiful flowers in humanity. Why not? Take a look. Take a close look. Get married. Have some kids. Why not? 35 was the year I had my first baby. Yeah. Now she's 15. Don't be too late. If you pass 40, you will get tired when kids are like teenagers. You cannot beat them when you like 55 and they are 15. No. If you have one son, he will keep you asking you to run, to chase him, or to box with him, or so you don't have energy to do that when you reach 50s. Oh, you don't feel ready to begin that? Okay, take your time. Or even no kid. Oh, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not matter for doesn't matter for awakening anyway. You can be single, married, or with kids. Yeah, awakening is subject to nothing. That's a good point. You see, not not only, I mean, if only monks can awaken, then we suffer. We sucks with family lives. Uh, then everybody has to ordain to become monk. So the good news is that we can awaken and enlightened when we are in the families. Okay, I will start my 5 wisdoms. This is my topic, my favorite topics. So my topic today is meditate on wisdom, right? So if we simplify all the Buddha's teaching in 3 words, in Chinese we say 戒定慧, so morality or ethics. Second is concentration or meditation, or dharana in Sanskrit. The third is wisdom or insights. Quite simple. Morality, concentration or meditation, and wisdoms. So morality means just you're a good person, you're good man. You treat people well. You're kind. You don't hurt people. You don't kill people. You don't lie. I mean, generally speaking, you're a good person. A lot of traditions or lineages or religions teach us to be good. But Buddha's teaching is more focused on the second and third, which is concentration or meditation or dharana. And this concentration or meditation is a bridge between a good man and a wise man. So I found maybe we can just meditate on wisdom. I unite the second part and the third part. Meditation on wisdoms. Why not? Actually, it's my realization, especially recently. So to meditate on wisdoms, we need to check or have a good understanding of what is wisdom. So I just pasted here wisdoms. Wisdom is not knowledge, is not worldly knowledge. You could be very good at music or art or literature or poetry or cooking. You're a good chef. That's all the worldly knowledge or professions. But wisdom is kind of different from all the skills or professions or knowledges, abilities in the world. Wisdom is an abstraction from the nature of humanity and society, including the nature, I mean, the essence of nature or cosmos and society or humanity. You see, it's an abstraction it's an abstract understanding of totality. So that's called wisdom. Buddha's teaching is very precious at this part. We can look into the details. If you click, I can read for you, but maybe you're on a phone now. So there's 5 wisdoms. There's a wisdom of suchness. That is the highest understanding. We skip this first because it's so hard to understand. But we may have the second experience. We have the experience of the second wisdom, which is the wisdom of mirror-like awareness. Actually, my individual path of awakening is starting from this, the second wisdom, mirror-like awareness. We'll come back here. So the third is the awareness of sameness or one taste. In Vajrayana, we say one taste. And the fourth one is the investigative awareness. We talked about it yesterday. We have the logic, reasoning, analytical mind to understand, to penetrate, like a scientist discover an atom or planet or star. And the fifth one is the wisdom of completion activities or in completion activities, meaning a fully awakened being can help people in very specific and detailed way. For example, if you are a chef and you are awakened chef, you can use your cooking technique to awaken others. First, you maybe just cook a very delicious food or become very worldly famous chef. Then people may sitting around you for your food, and you can, starting from there, you can awaken them. Make sense? Or your musician, you can play beautiful guitar or piano, then people are attractive to you. Then sitting around you, that's it's a attracting technique. Then you can awaken others. While you have some very convenient way of teaching. Okay, let's start from second one. Second one is the wisdom of the mirror-like awareness, devoid of all dualistic thought and ever united with its content, as a mirror, it is its reflections. Okay, so in my experience, it's more simple like this. So the metaphor could be a mirror and its reflections. So if you have a mirror, you can look into the mirror and find your image in it, and also you can use a mirror to reflect the surroundings, the table, the computer, the trees, anything, right? So the mirror-like awareness is pointing to our mirror-like awareness. So our awareness is like a four-dimensional mirror. Okay, so everything you can see here, like now, you can see my image, hear my voice, have a little taste on your tongue. You can touch things, body sensations. You can smell neutral, fresh air. So all these five senses, like reflections in your conscious mirror. And the sixth sense, the mind, or the thoughts, memories, and desires, intentions, attentions, are more subtle than the previous five. So mind is more subtle than the previous five, but actually you can see your thought, see the inner image, see the inner chattering, and so all these six senses, like reflections in your conscious mind, that's what the mirror-like awareness means here. Okay. So the wisdom of mirror-like awareness has a deeper meaning. It's not only you can reflect everything outside and inside, but also no abiding, non-attachment to the reflections. So that's why we need meditate. Meditation is to build up an ability of pure observation or pure reflection, pure reflecting. So every image, every sound, every smell, taste, body sensation, inner thoughts, memory, desire, attention, intention are all reflected in this mirror-like awareness. And it's so beautiful. It's so simple. You see, Buddha's teaching is so simple. Once you get here, the mirror-like awareness, you are very close to awakening. My individual path of awakening is more sit in this field of pure observation, and later on I have more understanding on the other four different wisdoms. So it's my precious experience for you, not only for you, Jimmy, but also for the later on the YouTubers. Only this can awaken you. That's why my topic is today, meditate on the mirror-like wisdoms. I can be let's be silent for 1 minute. I want you to experience it instead of I just talking here. It's 1 minute. So this mirror-like wisdom, or a pure observation, the ability to observe purely without any attachment and resistance, is our innate ability. The mirror-like wisdom is our innate ability. That's the beauty of Buddha's teaching. As a meditator, as a truth seeker, if we can establish this pure observation or mirror-like wisdom in the real life, not only in meditative state or in the meditation, like sitting meditation, but also in the everyday life, mindfulness. You're mindful that everything is moving, is spinning, is changing around you and inside you. So that's called mirror-like awareness wisdom. So beautiful. It's the foundation that you have ability to observe. Observe of what? That everything around you and inside you are transmitting, are fleeting, are changing, are moving, are passing. Impermanence. You will understand the Buddha's teaching impermanence. And if you can understand impermanence, so you won't attach you won't attach to impermanent stuff or phenomena world, then it's the end of suffering. You see, the end of suffering is another teaching of Buddha. This mirror-like wisdom can lead you to really experience the true teachings from Buddha, impermanence, that everything is moving, changing, the day and night, 4 seasons, people coming and going, cars coming and going. If you drive, the wind is blowing, the trees is nodding. My body sensation is moving around, energy flow in my body, my breath is in and out, and my heart is beating. You notice all the changement outside, inside, and you are okay. You can, because now you can just purely observe. Pure observation is a deeper meaning of mirror-like wisdom. Sometimes you may feel the stimulation from outside, and if you can let go that stimulation, just purely observe, hold back, take a deep breath, then the level of the stimulation may decrease a little bit. And if you're calm enough, it will drop to zero. And another stimulation or stimuli may arise from different different senses. The first one may come from image, a person, and the second one may be from a voice, or the 5 senses are like windows of information, connected information may become a potential disturbance or distractions. But if you can just sit in the field of mirror-like wisdom, then you are totally okay. That's why mirror-like Wisdom is so beautiful. It's like a tranquil lake. The surface is so tranquil, like a mirror. There's zero ripples on the surface of a lake. Then everything is reflected without any distortion, as it is. If you go to a mountain, a sunny day without any wind, the lake is so tranquil, and everything is so quiet and reflected by the water in the lake. And you can see through the water, the grass, the water grass, or the fish. You see, that's a metaphor, right? So our mind can be like this. You see everything. So it's called mirror-like wisdom. You can purely observe without any attachments or resistance. That's the basically two directions of our tendencies. For something we like, we try to grasp it, like a beautiful lady or handsome gentleman or boy. For someone, for something or some situation we don't like, we try to push it away. So that's two directions, right? And for something very neutral, we may label it like an apple, an orange, a tree, a star, a galaxy, and so on. You can see very big waves in your mind, also very subtle waves of your mind. So big waves in terms of the resistance and attachments, subtle waves in terms of labeling or judgments. Everything is reflected. Is like you are a smart TV. You can see every dots of image. Yeah, I like smart TV now. It's 4K or 8K is so high resoluted and high resolution. You can see a picture so clearly. Freckles on the face, hairs, hairs on the face or on the hands. Beautiful. So it's something like this. You are so clearly to see. That's the first one. I'm talking about this one. But in this Wikipedia link is the second one, the wisdom of mirror-like awareness. So maybe I will talk one more because the wisdoms contains huge information. The third one, I will name this third one, the awareness of sameness. So in Vajrayana, we have another word for this or term for this is the one taste. Like, so one taste, you see everything same or same ultimately, but also you can see the difference superficially. For example, now you see my image in your computer or listening to my voice. That's one or two reflections in your conscious mirror or conscious mind or mirror-like awareness. But if you look at have a visualization of sun setting, okay, red sun setting on the horizon of the earth. That's the ocean, blue ocean, red sun. That's an image in your visualization. For awakened one, they have the awareness of this sameness. This wisdom means that they look, even though they know the difference between a sun setting of visualization and my voice and then my image in your computer, from your computer, but they have the one same taste, one taste. Why? Because they all see this as these three different reflections: the sun setting in the mind, my image in your computer, from your computer, and my voice from your speaker of the computer are same, because he's now he's living in a field of awareness. Is So the metaphor could be in the perception, in the perspective of mirror. Everything is just a reflection. So to the mirror, every reflection is same, because there are these reflections, right? But also they're different. There's different image, different shape, qualities, attributes, and so on. Do we follow? That's called one taste. Superficially, there's different forms, names surrounding us and inside of us. But in the perspective of pure awareness, it's just reflections. It's just the contents of the awareness. It's one taste. No matter this contents is coming from your eyes or your ears or your mind. For awakened one, it's same. But at the same time, they can how to say, they know there's differences too. That's the wisdom. That's the fourth wisdom, the wisdom of investigative awareness, that perceives the specificity, yeah, specificity, the uniqueness of dharmas. So dharma could be an image, could be a sound, could be a visualization of sun setting. That's all dharmas. Dharmas includes all the phenomena in the world, including the body, mind, nature, and so on. So if you awaken the one, you have this investigative awareness that can differentiate things. Apple is different from orange. Tiger is different from human. But at the same time, you have the third wisdom, which is awareness of sameness. That's the beauty, the beauties of Buddha's teaching. On the superficial level, you have this investigative awareness. You know the difference. You know the subtle difference, even the uniqueness of everything. Yet, underneath of all this uniqueness, you know the antonym of the uniqueness is the commonality or universality. Yes, you are in both sides. You don't lose yourself in the uniqueness, but at the same time, you don't numb yourself just in one commonality of the sameness. I wish I expressed myself well. All these wisdoms, like the three, we have talked about the three wisdoms, right? The mirror-like awareness, the awareness of sameness, the investigative awareness, the second, third, and fourth, are all coming from this Tathatā-jñāna, the bare non-conceptualizing awareness, the universal substrate of the other four jhanas. You see, the first jhana, the Tathatā-jñāna, Tathatā-jñāna, or wisdom of suchness, or Dharmadhatu, are the foundations of the other four wisdoms. That makes the Buddha's teaching even better, even greater. That's why I prostrate the Buddha for more than 12,000 times. 12,000 times prostrations. I did this years ago. I did this with my whole devotion. I'm more just bow mentally. Like I visualize I'm bowing to the Buddha, to all the sages, to all the masters, because their teaching is so complete. No worldly teachings are so complete, so profound, fundamental, so perfect. There's no superior teachings than Buddha's teaching. There's other lineages or religions pointing to the same destination as suchness, as mirror-like wisdoms, or whatever. It comes from different lineage and religions, but the destination is same. That's why I can. Once you reach the Rome, we know each road leads to Rome, right? Once you reach the Rome, you can see each road. That's the beauty of Buddha's teachings. For example, I can understand Hinduism, I can understand Taoism, I can understand Confucianism, I even can understand Christianity. So all the sages' teaching from different lineages are pointing to this realization. They are saying, one taste. One taste. Because this one taste is all, embracing. There's no boundaries of this understanding. You just embrace and include more and more. There's no such thing as exclusion. Okay, I'm almost down here. I'm almost finished here. Okay, and the fifth one is the wisdom of accomplishing activities. The awareness that spontaneously carries out all that has to be done for the welfare of beings, manifesting itself in all directions. So it's like the very abilities that we can speak, we can think, we can act, we can behave of from the five senses, or including the mind, the six senses, are the accomplishing activities. Is that like we have these hands, we have this body, we have this mind to help and love, and the cosmic intelligence have to embodied in a human body, like you, like me, to talk, to act, to behave, to think. Then it's like a utensil or media that can spontaneously carry out these wisdoms, and we need expressed. I mean, the cosmic intelligence need to be expressed or carried out. So that's the fifth one. Now I'm doing this job by the wisdom of accomplishing activities. Without my mouth, without my body, without my mind, I cannot talk at all. Thank you, Buddha. That's the message I want to transfer or relay today. I read the blog yesterday. Yes, so many contents. There are so many contents, and I just read two or three. I think I just use the menu to list go up and down, scroll up and down. I haven't found any interesting blog yet. I mean content yet, but I will dive into to find more. I do think there should be some, interesting there, interest or interesting part there. Yeah, there are labels, the keywords. Okay, I will try different way, like awakening. From the infinity, there's so infinite informations. Sometimes they are relevant to the ultimate truth, some are not. Anyway, there's so many contents to study. I just choose uh, some contents that fits my attention or intention. God is talking to God is talking to you, Jimmy. He's talking to me now. Every moment. The cosmic intelligence is everywhere. Sometimes I avoid using the term of God because God has been distorted. The true meaning of this a God, a goddess, has been distorted. I may use more like a neutral word, like a pure cosmic intelligence. Then people know has no no labeling. They cannot not attach to pure cosmic intelligence, you know, but they can attach to God, where because of the individual understanding, especially unawakened understanding. Okay, I think I briefly introduced these five wisdoms, and we can meditate. So meditation does not necessarily mean just sitting meditation. Meditation could be in action. So we may use another word, mindfulness. Meditation in action equals mindfulness. That's why I suggest to combine both sitting meditation and mindfulness. And especially sitting meditation is necessary for beginner. Otherwise, it's really hard for them to be mindful in action. If they cannot be mindful in silence or in doing nothing, how could they be mindful in action or in doing things? So that's my understanding. I mean, from my experience, like 10 years of sitting meditation, I'm still doing the sitting meditation, but more kind of mindfulness now. The first 4 or 5 years, maybe more sitting meditation. So it's a momentum, like increased momentum built on the sitting meditation, and now this inner calm and peace could be applied to everyday life. So meditate on wisdoms could be in the sitting meditation and the mindfulness. So you can always be a mirror-like awareness. You're aware, not not only in the sitting meditation, but also in the everyday activities. So you may feel the awareness of sameness. Everything moves around you, spins, changes in you, around you, outside of you. There's no outside of you. It's all in you. So you can have more experience instead of just a literal understanding, just a mental understanding. You really experience that way. The one taste, the investigative power of awareness, the all-accomplishing activities, the mirror-like wisdoms, or behind all these four wisdoms, there's a Dharmadhatu wisdoms, Suchness, Śūnyatas. Okay, I think that could be all for today. It's huge. The information here today is huge. There's no limit to the five wisdoms, but there's a entrance. There's a first level understanding is the mirror-like wisdoms, and that will lead us to the other four wisdoms. Blessings. Thank you. See ya, Jimmy.